Hi Gemini, love and light to you here. Welcome, welcome. We're here with your extended. This is the extended full moon in Scorpio. I just finished the Scorpio reading Gemini, but it's a full moon in Sagittarius, leading into the new moon in I almost said Gemini. It's Cancer. All right, so let's jump into it here for you and see here what's at play for you, T Gemini. Oh boy, somebody wants to serenade you, Gemini. I'm hearing like in this way. Somebody like they're like I'm hearing Sam Smith. They're like listening to music as well, thinking of songs or like maybe even designing something, how to present something. They're like, which song should I send her? I'm hearing that as well. Daughter Long Reverse. Okay. Someone's getting. I'm hearing let's get it on, magician here. All right. Let's pull a card here for each of the days for you, dear Gemini, and for a review, I'm seeing as well right off the bat that you might be reconnecting with someone from the past. I'm hearing in this way. It could be someone who you feel you have quite a bit of history with. And I'm hearing the letter S. I'm hearing soul, so you do well. Not sure what that's linked to. It could be even on an energetic level. For no review, excuse me, I'm hearing it's also an industry. So let's pull cards here for you. Actually, let's pull first with the Tao Oracle. All right. Let's see here, Gemini, what's coming through. We've got here the taming power of the great. But let's shuffle one more time. That's number 26. There we go. We've got here before completion. Interesting. So it's like before we actually call it out, make it official. Someone's testing something. They're like, oh, how do I present this? The well, and I'm here. Yeah, well, like wasn't ready yet. So this is the beginning of the full moon in Sag. Now we have the well done. The 6th, 7th is the creative. So, and I'm seeing there's like this silence here. Maybe somebody is like watching someone. They're interpreting something. They're analyzing something. Then we go on the innocent. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 3 on the 19th, 20th, 21st. Alrighty. So we have 1, 2, so 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 actually. Okay. So actually it's on the 17th, but I said the 19th. So 17th we've got Standstill, the Wanderer, and Grace. Interesting. Alright, we got 3 cards there. So for a number of you, maybe there's something that you've actually been, I'm seeing for a number of someone's like analyzing something. Maybe even like they're looking at someone's like their social media. I'm hearing that as well. And it's funny because like I've been so cold, but I didn't have the guts to turn the heat up yet. So and now I got this red blanket on. Alright. So for a number of you, this came through the Saturn, the 2 blankets. But anyways, in the general, the Sagittarius readings. Okay, now for a number of you, you've been waiting to make, you've been looking at something, you've been trying to like understand something. You're like, what are they trying to say? I'm hearing that like as well. And this is for a number of you related to music or songs. Like somebody's like posting music on their social media or something of that nature. And like somebody's like, I just don't know. Like, what is the purpose of this? I'm hearing that as well. Like, why are they also talking to me through this other person? I'm hearing that as well. So maybe for a number of you, there's something maybe about the series of actions or behavior that just someone feels like it's like the steps that are taken, the process that something is developing just doesn't, someone feels like, you know, I also don't want to read into it too much. I'm hearing that like specifically, and we get to that point possibly where they feel like it's not really also worth it to get all like, you know, spent, you know, kind of like psyched out about reading into this space. I'm hearing bent out of shape as well, reading into the space. And so take it as you will. I'm hearing someone's like kind of silent. Now we have here, you lead out with the great power, and somebody perhaps even feels like they realize something. And I'm hearing that they have, I'm hearing like they realize also that they have this influence. I'm hearing that ultimately, like maybe this power, and they're like, you know, it's up to me to choose how I want to react to the space. First, where it's coming through. The Star, it's ultimately empowering. Devil here in the middle of the first week. The 9 of Swords. This is something very heavy cycle that somebody felt, I want to just get through this. Daughter of Swords, like they were like, ugh, what's going on with them? I'm hearing that as well. 3 of Pentacles, we deal with a lot of Capricorn. Now, the Hermit coming through in the second week. We deal with the Virgo as well. Four Cups in reverse, very on-off is what I'm hearing. Ultimately, Cancer. Gemini, very, very on-off. Okay, the Eight of Cups, yeah, it's like all over the place. Someone's like confusing. Their behavior is like throwing them off. They're like, what are they doing? What are they saying? What are they trying to say? Like, okay, what are they trying to feel? I'm hearing that as well. Like, Mother of Wands, maybe like, what's their expectation? I'm seeing someone's not being necessarily vulnerable though, possibly, not for everyone. I'm hearing T, K, L, and G. Well, the Nine of Pentacles, twirling. Okay, this has to do with the environment. Maybe someone feels like they're wondering, are they avoiding me? I'm hearing that as well. Now, in the third week, we got the Father Wands in reverse. Some of you are, there's a very strong level of attraction here. There's been a lot of meditation, waiting, but silence as well. Eight of Wands in reverse, Seven of Pentacles, a lot of dreaming. Now, then we step into the Son of Cups in reverse in the middle of last week, just as we prep for the new moon in Cancer, the Sun upright. Wow, it's a big turnaround right there. Two of Swords. Somebody's like, okay, I'm going to send it. They're like, I'm seeing someone wrote this long letter. They're like, they're going back and forth, Two of Cups here, okay, right over the Sun. They're like, oh, well, yeah, okay, the world's coming through right there, like, I gotta just do it. The world's coming through actually right over the resoluteness. Now, the Six of Wands coming through right over the Great Power. Now, the Daughter of Cups is actually mirroring the Son of Cups. So it's interesting. Son of Cups in reverse, Daughter of Cups in upright. So maybe someone's like, look, I want to make it obvious. I want to make it final as well. I'm hearing that. The Empress right over the Daughter of Cups. So someone's like leaving this letter on someone's desk. Yep, Seven of Swords. They're like, look, I'm just gonna make it clear. Like at least on my part, like I'm interested in you. I'm hearing that as well. This Seven of Swords right over the Two of Cups, and then someone feels like something's a little bit. Well, Ace of Pentacles, they're definitely, I'm hearing Elf, I don't know, this is a movie, okay, but they're definitely presenting, I'm hearing their side of the story, I'm hearing that as well. Mother Swords are like, I don't want there to be a misunderstanding, this exact thing came through, I think it was in the Capricorn reading, possibly even the Taurus or the Libra. Now, Mother Swords here, speaking of Libra energy, it can be, Mother Pentacles in reverse, and the Eight of Pentacles upright. Now, this could even be something that someone's wanting to, even like offer, pass someone's way, they've been really waiting to do so. I'm feeling this like tension in the throat, kind of like though, almost like my throat feels kind of like fogged up. I don't know what that's alluding to, but it's like something like has been almost elastic. I don't know what, like someone's been like stretching out their words. They're like waiting to communicate this. Justice in reverse, Six of Cups in reverse, Son of Pentacles upright. They're very strong focus on clearing of the throat chakra. So for a number of you, I'm hearing, you know, there's a focus on communication, and I'm seeing someone's kind of surprised. They're like, whoa, where did that come out of? Where did that come from? I'm hearing that as well. For a number of you, it's a matter of, I'm hearing coming out with this, communicating about it. The Lovers right over the Hierophant. Somebody has a letter they want to share. They want to carry this out. They want to communicate it. Feeling it's crazy, like it's stagnant. I'm hearing there's something in the throat chakra, like it's like kind of like mucusy even. It's like really viscous. Let's clear that. So for a number of you, it's like, I don't know what that's alluding to. I'm hearing vacation, like they were on vacation and they left, and then I never like got to tell them that. I don't know what that's alluding to. But for a number of you, like someone felt like they got even like, oh, like I was just about to communicate this and like, oh, I didn't have the chance to. So now I'm hearing Aquarius. I'm going to get into that reading next, so there can be focus on the archetype for you if you do feel guided. For number, this is something that someone felt like, well, I'm going to say it eventually. And you have the Father Swords in reverse, actually, right beneath the Fool in reverse. So for a number of you, there's something about the throat chakra. Somebody wanted to communicate something, but they felt like they couldn't. And the Hierophant's looking over at those two. For a number of you, though, this is somebody who has a lot of Aquarius. You also be dealing with a lot of air on their chart, and especially with the Mars sign, it could just be like, when it comes to communicating something, there's a lot of, again, that thing in the throat. It's like there's stagnancy, and I'm feeling buzzing in the throat chakra. So there could be something that someone is like wanting to finally even clarify. Let's get into, yep, Ace of Wands here, Mirror in the Fool. This is about the physical body and possibly what is communicated. Maybe even like someone feels they feel something very strongly that they want to communicate. Let's get into the Aquarius reading. I'll see you there. Bye.